Have you seen Eternals yet?
Not yet, but I'm a big fan of Marvel movies, so I'm planning on watching it.
Me too. Although I am hearing mixed reviews of this new addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, here we have Kelsey to tell us her thoughts on the recent release.
Tell us about it, Kelsey.
If you didn't already know, Eternals is the newest Marvel cinematic film, this time directed by Oscar winner Chloe Zhao and starring Richard Madden, Gemma Chan, Kumail Nanjiani, Angelina Jolie, and Salma Hayek, among many other talented stars. The start of this movie is breathtaking. The visuals on display here are truly stunning. This is not cinematographer Ben Davis's first Marvel film, but he levels up here as Chloe Zhao stuns and brings in those same visuals that made her so iconic with indie favorites in The Witcher and Nomadland. As far as the cast, the real standout for me was Kumail Nanjiani's Kingo, who brings a much-needed sense of humor and levity to the film with his style and valet, Kuran. Other standouts were Brian Tyree Henry as Phastos, Lauren Riddoff as Makari, and Barry Keoghan as Druig, all of whom had interesting powers, romantic relationships, and were just captivating on screen. I only wish they had more screen time. This movie is chock full of characters and plot, which, despite its nearly 3-hour run time, leads to some characters getting shortchanged. Chloe Zhao bites off a lot here, trying to tell a superhero tale that includes conversations of what it means to be human, what is love, climate change, are humans inherently good, deep thoughts on humanity and life, and while most of it is successful, I kind of wish she would have dove deeper into one of those and left some for future Eternal movies to discuss. Because of my enjoyment of it, I would be remiss not to mention others' thoughts on the film. While the film does sit at a score of 81% with fans on Rotten Tomatoes, a very respectable audience score, it is currently at 48% rotten with critics. It also got a B cinema score from in-theater audiences, which is the lowest of the MCU. For reference, that's the same score as the much-divided Batman vs. Superman, and lower than fellow 2021 MCU films Shang-Chi and Black Widow, which got an A and A- respectively. Overall, I think the controversy is unwarranted, and this film in no way deserves to have that low of scores. Chloe Zhao wanted to accomplish a lot here, and maybe like Icarus, she flew a little too close to the sun. But personally, I liked a lot of what she had to say. While I do think the film could have been better in terms of refining the conflicts of the story, I'm going to give the Eternals a 7 out of 10. Oh, and of course, the post-credit scenes are great. They introduce exciting characters who I'm sure will play a huge role in the future of the MCU, and they don't disappoint either. That's all from me. Now back to the hosts.
I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about Eternals.
Well, we should definitely see it this weekend.
Sounds like a plan.